Jose Chameleon has been apprehended by police just for a moment. Just for a moment, they took him to the CPS, but they have released him after finding that he had no problem. They have taken him home in the police car, and he has already left police. He's on his way home. We want to thank you so much. Yeah.
Nobody has arrested him. The only thing we did was to prevent him from causing commotion on the streets of Kampala. After addressing his press conference, he instead mobilized his supporters that they are going to march in the city, and the marching was not cleared. So we prevented him from causing commotion in the city, and he's at his home resting. We prevented him from engaging in a crime, and our duty is to prevent crime. So prevented him from committing a crime. So basically that. You go and read in the Constitution, our work is to prevent crime. That's one of our functions. So we prevented him from committing a crime.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am greatly honored again to be part of the struggle and the revolution. What I mean in that is, I am happy to be having all you people waiting to listen and understand my intentions. A lot of people have tried to justify in different ways. They have tried to look at my name, Chameleon, as something to disregard, forgetting that Chameleon is a name that has earned Uganda a lot of respect, a lot of recognition, internally and externally and internationally. So, but take out, people are trying to tell to you that we are trying to play, we're trying to be mediocres, simply because you've been fooled You've been told that it is not possible. You've been told to lawyer that a lawyer has to be in a suit. You never know, the best lawyer could be out of the suit. You've been told that that you can't be anything. I beg you, my fellow people, to take me as an example. I started my journey from nothing except hope. So we all have to be hopeful in each other, believe in each other. If we are trying to achieve the change, to pick back our power from the regime that has not given us any power, we have to move as a body, as a whole. We have to move together without scrutiny. Don't look at tribes, don't look at religion, don't look at where I've been. Even the leaders that you're praising today once were somewhere before. So if you want to tell me that people power is a movement that closed me out because I'm Joseph Mayanja, then that is not the type of revolution we are trying to look at. We are looking at a revolution where we're moving together as a unified Uganda to achieve a unified destiny. I am standing right here, officers of ZDP, in the office of the Democratic Party, not as a joker. And I'm standing here as Chameleon. I'm standing here as a Ugandan who fully deserves the right to identify myself with either the oppressor or the oppressed. So I'm identifying myself with the oppressed people, and I wish we move together in unison to properly achieve our long-awaited dream. So I thank you so much, all my people and my friends. We are not mediocring. We are not trying to be wale. We are trying to look at issues beyond our bellies. We are trying to look at issues beyond our achievement. We want to achieve for the nation. Because if we don't prepare this nation right now, even our grandchildren will be left the same task to prepare it themselves. So I thank you so much for giving me this platform, and I thank you so much for believing in me. I thank you so much for not doubting me. I am a strong man. I fought all the way from nothing to something. I became somebody. You people wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be dancing with me. You don't even know me. So the same Chameleon that people are trying to challenge and say that that is the trade of my business, that is not the truth. I am Joseph Mayanja, Mutani wa Mayanja, who's ready to struggle with our people until we achieve the peace and the power we truly deserve. Thank you so much. Okay. Registration. Yeah. Yes, so without forgetting, I want to thank my brother Bobby Wine again. I hail him again. There are a lot of issues that we are trying to rise up over how I am a mole. Listen to me. If I was a mole, I would have been in Qatar. I would be rich enough not to be going to Qatar and come and see me kuimba. Nobody in the state, I would have money in my pockets enough for me to sit. But I am not after money because I once took money, but it's nowhere to be seen. So now I want to take the legacy of delivering or participating in freeing our country from the long dictatorship. Some lady was trying to say that I need to identify myself by singing a song. She doesn't know that singing is very simple for me. Very simple. If I would task her some task, I'm pretty sure she will not handle it. Anyway, leaving that aside, propaganda started rising up. Jose Chameleon is against Bobby Wine. He's trying to outshine Bobby Wine. I know Bobby Wine more than most of you know him. On a family level, I know him as a young man. I know him as a fighter. I know him as a brave man. There is much more I know than you people know. That is why when all that propaganda came up to neutralize and diffuse your lies, especially government media, who out those lies, I took myself again, not to go to Bobby Wine for anything, but I revisited him. Take note, I visited him between 8 and 9 p.m. in the night. If I was against him, he would never open for me in that time of the night. If I was against him, his wife wouldn't welcome me. Banang, stop dividing us. Please stop dividing me from my people. Please stop dividing me from my people. If we are fighting in a revolution, don't tell me that the revolution has closed me out. I am also Ugandan, and I have so much energy that I want to input in this struggle to liberate ourselves. So thank you so much, my people. May God bless you. But I want to tell you that from day now to forth, we are not looking at Chameleon as the artist. We are going to look at Chameleon, the national mobilizer of the Democratic Party, Chameleon, the politician who's ready to fight with my people. Thank you so much. Yeah, on addition to the revolution we're trying to achieve, not because, of course, when I come here, people don't expect to come here empty-handed. If we're talking about supporting the youth and leading the youth, I've given my contribution to the headquarters of the Democratic Party, my party, that I won't leave. You'll be very ashamed after 20 years that I'll still say DP, because I actually just bounced out of DP to do a job and came back to DP. That's who I am. I've given 1 million shillings to contribute on every youth, the first 500 youth that come to the DP headquarters. Don't say you don't have money. I've contributed, and not because I have so much, but because I want us to move on. I want tomorrow to look better than yesterday. So please take your time. The first 500 people come to the DP headquarters right here at City House, Rumu Street. Come and register yourself. Don't think about change and expect people to bring you change, but you also have to change. Namo mutandike. Fena tandiko kutambula. Bamu kutula ku TV ola ba mawulire. No, nawe tandiko kutambula. Tandike kutambula katambula chi. Well, thank you so much, everybody. We have another event, a Democratic Party event there tomorrow.
Starting 10.
Huh?
Starting 10.
Yeah, it's starting at 10. We're trying to mobilize people. Yeah, we're trying to mobilize people. Muja kulida 2021 tukati mtandiko kuvuguta. Yisawe yinutandiko kwambala. Tandiko kulamuza ebibbo. Tuke 2021 ngibi twabigulanga tulibetegefu. So tomorrow tugenda kuregistaringa abavubuka sekawa wali wansi ekobire ekibuye. We are inviting you to come and join us. We are not forcing anybody, but we think that if we move together, we're on the right track.